So, guys, congratulations on your LMP2 victory at Le Mans. Crazy race, but something out from your point of view. Ollie, we'll start with you.
I think, crazy race sums it up pretty well. It was, they threw everything at us. The weather just made it so unpredictable and extremely tough in the car. 4 a.m, half a track wet, half a track dry. It was about being quick, but not making mistakes, keeping the car on track. And, we always had a game plan, which was to make it to sort of the last 4 or 5 hours on the lead lap, which we did. And from then it was a straight fight to the finish and always nice to come out on top, but a tough race for everyone involved.
Bijoy, you sum up as well. I think it was your first time in Le Mans total, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we knew we were quick all week. We knew we'd have a chance, but, we didn't really want to think about that. So finish first, you have to first finish. So it was all about, as Ollie said, staying on the lead lap, not making too many mistakes. And yeah, even with the rain coming down at night, was just gotta go through it. Doesn't matter if you lose half a second a lap. Just get to the end and go full push in the last 4 or 5 hours to win it, and that's what we did.
So he's experienced it before, but this was your first out. What was it like standing on that podium, probably the most famous podium in motorsport?
It was amazing. One of the best. It was probably the best feeling of my life. Seeing all the fans there was insane. Just how many there were.
Olly, as I said, you've done it before, but what was special?
You never get used to it. And, I really took it in this year, really enjoyed it, because I think the way the race finished with the weather conditions we had, even on the sort of warm down lap, after the race, couldn't believe the amount of spectators that stayed out and, persevered through the conditions we had. And then to look out on the podium, it was something you can't describe. It's just a sea of people. And it's the best feeling in the world. It really is.
Why, you were teammates there, but in the LMS you're in different cars, but also in different classes. Was this the first time you raced together?
Yes. First time together. So it's really nice, actually. I think it's one of the great things about sports cars is 1 minute you can be, rivals, and next minute you can be in a car together. I mean, here, to be honest, we're in different classes, so there isn't that rivalry, but we in debriefs together, we communicate, but it was the first time getting to work with Bijoy directly, and I've got to say, it was a really good experience. He did a fantastic job, not just in the race, but the whole week. So, hats off to him, a rookie into Le Mans, straight on the pace, no mistakes in the most difficult conditions you could ask for, and, all three of us played our part to get that car, to finish on the podium, as well as the team.
Bijoy, as I say, it's also your debut season in the LMS. We've had two races so far, 2 points. But have you taken any positives away from those that apply here in Imola?
To be honest, I think we showed decent pace at Barcelona. We just had, quite a few issues that were pretty much out of our control that led to the 9th place. Paul Ricard, obviously the same thing with all the punctures was just about not getting them, and unfortunately we got a lot. So, I think definitely getting used to how sort of Europe works with all the, it feels a bit different to race over here, just with no hypercars compared to IMSA. Just different flow, different feeling to be in Europe. I think I've gotten used to it, and hopefully we can show a bit more pace and show we're really capable of these last 4 rounds. I think it's still not over yet for the championship, so just got to do the best job we can and finish as high up as we can.
Ollie, I think third in Le Castellet in LMP2 Pro-Am so far, but again, what are the positives you're taking away from those first 2 races?
I think for us, we've been a little bit unlucky. I think so many people can say that. Barcelona, we got taken out of the race while we were sort of P2 at the time. I think the positives are the pace is there, the performance is there. It's not easy, in ELMS, it's so competitive to put the weekend and the race together. It's very tough. So I think the positives are the pace is there. We know the team, is working at an exceptionally high level. We have a great car. It's now just making sure that we stay out of trouble and get the results that everyone deserves.
We're here at Imola. We didn't come here last year. We were here 2 years ago, and after a big break since 2016. But it's a fantastic circuit. But from your point of view as a driver, what do you like about this place?
You know, incredibly, this will be my first race ever at this circuit. And one thing I would say is, you watch it on TV. I've watched the races. I've seen it. Driving the car here, the first few laps takes your breath away. It's so fast. It's narrow. It's a proper old track. You have to be so committed. It's bumpy. It's aggressive. And so far, I'm loving it. I think the race is going to be tough. It's not easy to overtake. I think there's going to be, we've already seen in practice, numerous red flags. So I think it's going to be a little bit of survival, but it's going to be an interesting race and one I'm looking forward to.
Bijoy, what are your thoughts? You've had one session this morning. What are your thoughts on this place?
Yeah, I mean, similar to what Olly said, first time here, and it's just a really, really old school track, no room for error. You have to really, really send it across the curbs. And yeah, I mean, I think I'm loving the challenge, to be honest. I think track position will be very important here. So, maybe a bit of strategy comes into it, but yeah, I think in the end it's going to be about survival and not making mistakes. So yeah, just need to do that on Sunday.
And obviously this is the first of 2 visits to Italy. We've got Mugello in 2 months' time. What are your thoughts on Italy itself? You love it here?
Yeah, love being here, and yeah, both places, Imola and Mugello, are really fun to drive on for me. So yeah, really looking forward to Mugello as well.
Well, guys, thanks for talking to us. Good, and congratulations again on Le Mans, and hopefully that'll translate to some better luck this weekend for you both.
Fingers crossed. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.